Okay guys, it's time for another Habs news update here, and in this video we're going to talk about the recent news circulating around the Habs. This includes some comments of players, some injury updates, possible lineup changes, and even a little peekaboo at some of the changes that the old Leafs are up to, as hey, they are the enemy, so it's all relevant. But first, before we begin, if you guys are a fan of the Habs or just being the underdogs in general, please consider subscribing to my channel as I upload hockey content daily and would really enjoy if you guys decided to tag along for the ride. Now, let's start things off here by discussing the car wreck during the first period of the game last night when Ben Chiarot hit John Tavares pretty hard near the Leafs blue line, and then as he's going down, Corey Perry runs into him with his knee colliding hard to the face of John Tavares, and man, that was just brutal to watch. Holy shit. I mean, leading up to that point, I was pretty excited by how the Habs were playing. I felt like they were playing the body hard. They were really crushing them physically, but as soon as this happened, it just sucked the life out of the game. It was an accident. I mean, there ain't no way in hell Corey Perry tried that, and I understand the frustration from some of the Leaf fans as, hey, it's their captain, but there wasn't any intention at all. It's kind of like when your kid walks away with a glass of juice and drops it on the floor. You know, you're looking at him in horror like, what have you done? But you just know they didn't try it, and neither did Corey Perry. I actually listened to a Tim and Friends video earlier today. God, why did I do that? And one of Tim's supposed friends who joined him was none other than veteran coach Bruce Boudreau. And this guy coached Corey Perry for a few seasons, and he mentioned, hey, Corey Perry actually has a pretty big heart. He didn't try it. Now, with that out of the way, most importantly here, guys, let's hope that John Tavares has a speedy recovery. You hate seeing shit like that, but it has been confirmed by the Leafs that Tavares is now out of the hospital and recovering at home. The guy has a concussion. He's going to miss the remainder of the playoffs, and that's a huge blow for the Leafs. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can somehow rally around something like this. I mean, they've preached about their depth for quite some time, but hey, John Tavares, that's a big freaking loss. So, in other news, Jake Evans is now listed as day-to-day for the Habs. He's a maybe for the game tomorrow night. Personally, I hope he does play, as I like the energy this guy brings. But if he doesn't play, Ducharme did mention that Kotkaniemi is an option. Yeah, an option. And I personally found this quote kind of funny. How does a guy go from being a regular in the lineup throughout, the entire season to an option if the fourth line center is injured? I kind of feel like phoning up Ducharme and being all like, dude, what did this kid do to you? Did he pants you in front of the boys? Huh? Is there any hazing going on there? It's okay, you can tell me. Ducharme and Kotkaniemi are beginning to remind me of an old married couple. Also, Eric Ingles tweeted today that he did see Kotkaniemi practicing on the power play during practice today, so hey, there's that. And I did try and scavenge the internet like a horsefly looking for shit, trying to find the Habs lines that they used at their practice today, but for some reason it was all hush-hush. Top secret. Not even our boy, John Liu, had the Habs lines posted on his Twitter handle. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. But there was an update on how the Leafs lineup is looking right now, so hey, why not barge right in there and have a little sniffs for ourselves? Huh? Yeah. Now, Jack Campbell was missing from practice today as this guy had a maintenance day for himself, so that could mean anything from cutting his toenails to cleaning the cat's litter box to playing the old game of hooky. I don't know. You guys decide. So what do we got going on here? We've got Austin Matthews centering Zach Hyman and Mitch Marner, which of course hasn't changed. The second line, we've now got Nick Foligno centering Alex Galchenyuk to William Nylander. Look at that. Galchenyuk's back in the lineup, and Foligno is playing center. Interesting. The third line is now Alexander Kerfoot at center, with Mikheyev and Engvall as his wingers. So, Riley Nash moves down the bench. All the way down, actually. As the fourth line has remained the same with Jason Spezza centering Joe Thornton and Wayne Simmons. The defense remained the same. So that does it for this quick little Habs news update. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow, as I'm gonna do what I like to now call a game review, game preview bundaroo. So you don't want to miss it, and I'll see you then.